The best, most efficient gacha food for the gachas to make the best crystals. First off, you want to get a gacha and you want to get a male and female, because trust me, mate boost plays a good factor in how much crystals you can produce. So if you have a male and female, they get a mate boost, and you can have them both in the same area of a 9x9 foundation range. Okay, if you have more than one male or more than one female in a 9x9 foundation range, then the gachas will get sad and they'll cease to produce any crystals. And the best food for the gachas is actually a combination of food. So what you want for every gacha you've got that you want to produce crystals is you want a load of snow owls. Now the snow owls, they don't poop, they spit out snow owl pellets, and these pellets act like bread. Oh hey, like and subscribe. So you got to think about a gacha as like making a sandwich every time they make a crystal. So they need the bread, you know, or they need the rice, and with the rice you need the chicken, or with the bread you need the sandwich filler. So this is the bread or rice, whatever you think it is, and in order to make the sandwich you need something to go in. Now an easy resource you can put in there is stone or wood or something like that, and that'll produce like good-ish crystals, right? But it won't create the best crystals. Okay, so if you got a lot of stone, you can feed the stone to the gachas and it will work for about half an hour to an hour before it eats all the stone, because it weighs quite a bit and the gacha doesn't have that much weight. Second thing you need to look into is a gacha. It's got here crafting skill. In a gacha you only level crafting skill. If you level crafting skill in a gacha, it will produce higher grade crystals, and it will also produce the crystals quicker with the amount of food. Right, so we looked at one way stone. The next way is the cheapest way, and you should always have this type of food, and it's called berries and seed. So you need to get an iguanodon. These iguanodon turns berries into seeds, and the gachas really love seeds. They absolutely love it. Right, and I've seeded the first batch, and you see it's gone red here on the iguanodon. Now that means I can't seed any more berries, but if I take out a berry and I put the berry back in, I can now hold E and I can seed the load of berries in the inventory all over again. Now the gachas, they love these seeds. They are about the same standard as stone, if not a little bit less, but you can get them all the time. So if you want to mass produce normal crystals, like dust and such, this is pretty good for normal crystals. So this will produce like obsidian, clay or blue sap. So the efficient way is to have a load of crop plots nearby that are making berries, and you just move the berries straight into the iguanodon. That means you can do it in base, and you can always produce crystals by creating seeds from this and filling up the gacha with loads and loads of seeds. The seeds go well with snow owl pellets, because when they eat one snow owl pellet and one other material such as seeds or stone or wood. So those are both cheap and good ways to always fill your gachas. Now if you want the most luscious loot, the best crystals, the purples, the most amount of crystals, they're gonna be plant Y seeds and plant Y traps. So these plant Y seeds and traps, they are literally gold dust to gachas. They produce the most amount of crystals in the fastest amount of time. So it's best to have a load of crop plots on this. And what it will do is once you feed it, this acts actually as like a structure for them. So it produces the higher quality crystals, the blues, the purples, and the most amount of crystals. This, if you've got enough time, this plant species Y trap is the best to feed your gachas with snow owl pellets. Okay, it's got to be with snow owl pellets. Thank you guys for watching. If you like my content, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. It's been a pleasure. Cheers.